Hey y'all, Bill Quirk with ShootGTR, out here on the range today to talk about ladies-specific training. Now, as you all know, I'm huge into training. This is what I do for a living. And a big part of that is I believe that with all rights come responsibilities. And if you want to own and use your firearms, you have an obligation to do so in a responsible manner. But why would we talk about ladies-specific training? Well, there's several reasons for that. There's several pros to ladies-specific type of stuff. First and foremost, there is I'm going to say a misconception among some ladies that men are more capable because they're gun people, because of natural attributes, whatever, when it comes to guns. And so there's a bit of an intimidation factor. Women are concerned that if they come out and they're around men, they may be looked down upon or treated differently. Now, generally this is not the case. I have several women students, women clients that are outstanding shooters and will go toe-to-toe with anybody out there. Absolutely, very, very capable, very, very competent. But the fact remains that some women do feel like, I don't really know that I want to be around other guys or other men. I'd rather be with a ladies group. I'll just feel more comfortable. So that's something that we can absolutely accommodate to make it a more comfortable, conducive to learning type of environment, if that's a consideration. Another big thing is that women are different. This industry is mostly guided by right-handed men. Right-handed men design all the equipment, everything is built around a right-handed guy. And women are different. Your bodies are shaped differently. Your concealed carry options and holster options, even for competition, are going to be different based on your body structure. Clothing options, all that kind of stuff. So by doing women-specific classes and lessons and whatnot, we can focus on those things and really get into what's most important to the client, in this case, and to the ladies. Now, there are several things that we offer out here at ShootGTR to facilitate this. Private lessons, obviously men and women. Private lessons are certainly an option, generally one-on-one, and we can focus and tailor the lesson to exactly what you need as the client. And then we have, I teach what's called the Loaded Ladies, which is a structured practice session that I do once a month, usually on the third Sunday, not always, but usually on the third Sunday from 3 to 5. And that is as the name suggests, a ladies only group. And we come out and I guide you on a structured practice session. Now, not everyone will be at the same point in their training journey, and it's my job to push each individual a little bit up that ladder of excellence from wherever they are to where they need to be. So even though we're doing the same drill, it's going to be individualized, and I'm going to work with each person to get them where they need to be. If you're brand new, I had a young lady last Sunday when we did the Loaded Ladies who was absolutely brand new to firearms, no problem. I also had one of my more experienced students, a very capable shooter that was on the other end of the line. Again, no problem. So a really exciting thing that we're about to start here at ShootGTR, and it's going to be a club that we are sponsoring, we're facilitating, is something called CASTLE. And CASTLE is going to stand for Competition Action Shooting Training for Ladies. And this is a ladies-specific organization, a club, led by two people that I'll tell you about in a second. But the focus is going to be two prongs on competition shooting and defensive shooting, to cover both of those aspects, what most of our people are interested in, again, male or female. And we're going to show you how you can integrate those two things, because despite what you may have heard, there's not a whole lot of difference in the two worlds. There's some things that don't translate back and forth, but the bottom line, shooting fast and accurate under pressure is shooting fast and accurate under pressure. The safety rules are still going to apply, and there's very little that doesn't translate from one world to the other, very little that doesn't overlap. And as long as you're mindful about what you put into it, you'll get out what you need, what you want. So we're going to do multiple practice sessions throughout the month, and then a competition from time to time, just to kind of act as a litmus test to test your skills. So the people that are going to head that up are two of my favorite people, two very, very capable and competent women shooters. Janelle, who's one of my primary instructors out here, and Maggie, who is my assistant on my company side, my other training company, the Defensive Training Group. She's my assistant there, been working with me for many years. These two ladies are going to be our guides for the castle, and take you down this road, down the rabbit hole, if you will, and show you what you need to know. So one thing that I want to emphasize in closing is I don't want any of this to suggest that women are not as capable of doing these things with the guns and with shooting and all that kind of stuff, because that is absolutely not the case. So I want to make that very clear. I don't want anyone to think that, oh, well, I can't, I'm a lady, I'm not going to be as good, I don't want to get out there and learn this stuff because I'll be embarrassed. Absolutely not the case. This is all technique, this is all skill-based. You can absolutely do it. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. One of the things we talk about frequently when we're looking at gear selection is gun choice, and getting away from these myths that ladies need certain guns to be successful. It's not the case. You pick what works best for you. You come out and learn the skills that you need to be successful. You can absolutely do it. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. So once again, this is Bill Quirk of ShootGTR. Hope to see you out at the range.